Good morning, Aries. So this is your collective love reading. I tried it the other day. I attempted the reading a couple of days ago. The energies just wouldn't play ball. It was just too difficult to play with. So if you see any smoke, I'm just burning mugworts and old witches. Plant, shall we say? It's mixed with lavender and lemon. So I'm just cleansing with that as of this moment. Yeah, I tried to crack on with your reading the other day, but I'm not sure if it's the new moon with it being in Aries. There was a struggle with the communication. There really was a resistance with me trying to just get the reading to unfold. So we had to crack on with Tauruses instead. And it was funny because with that being an earth sign, it just flowed a lot better. There's just a resistance there. And I do know I've spoken to a couple of other people who are highly spiritual, and they were feeling the same vibe as well of what's been coming from this new moon in Aries. Just before we go any further, guys, if you could just click that subscribe button for me, that'd be amazing. And you may know already, I can't remember if I pointed it out in the last reading, if you find that this star sign reading for you doesn't fully fit, go into a star sign calculator, input your particulars. If you're not sure what time you were born, just input 12 o'clock or 6 o'clock and have a look at your moon, rising, but especially that Venus sign, because that's highly representative of love connections, twin flames, love dynamics, and even part of finances as well. And it may be that reading's more fitting for you than what your actual star sign reading is as of this moment. It'll tell you where Venus was placed when you were born. So yeah, there's been a few difficulties with the communication here, I feel, for the past couple of days, but we'll have a little nose into that. So we're going to see where the energy has been for you and your person of interest. And oh my goodness, the cards are shooting out a lot better today than what they was a couple of days ago. Let me change your positioning there, guys. Yep, the cards are shooting out today a lot better than they was a couple of days ago. The energy does feel a little bit better. Maybe it was just the intensity of it round about the 11th or 12th. But hey, let's get going. So this Queen of Cups energy that's there, Taurus, Gemini energy, doesn't have to be. But this is where Spirit sees you and your person of interest of being in the recent past. This could be the overall energy that's between the both of you. It could be the energy of one of you. Or one of you. But the first card to come out of the deck is the King of Swords in reverse. Queen of Cups is emotional anyway, even when she's in the upright. I mean, she has got the ability to be able to regulate those emotions when she's in the upright. It's when she's in reverse, okay? But her emotions are free-flowing. Remember, this isn't gender specific. And the King of Swords, when it's in reverse, this can be an action card within itself. It doesn't have to be an actual person. Capricorn, Aquarius energy. This can be seen as being quite a harsh energy, something quite abrupt. So it could be, if it's not a person, it could be there's been an abrupt change within the past. Things have gone quiet. Something quite harsh has happened maybe. Well, let's have a look. What have we got on this King of Swords and Queen of Cups in the upright, please, Spirit, in the recent past for Aries? I do apologise if you see black bits floating around and on my hands. I've just had that mugworts cleansing everywhere. But hey ho. So there was some indecisiveness here. Possibly an inability to be able to make a decision, and things are just going round on a loop. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, doesn't have to be. But again, that King of Swords, that's Capricorn energy as well. So it may be that you are involved with a Capricorn. What else have we got on this Two of Pentacles, please, Spirit? What's this indecisiveness? I'm just hearing infinity. So infinity, that can be that endless, that constant going, that never ending. Something's just on repeat. Nothing. I'm just hearing there's no conclusion. There's no summary, no conclusion. And then we've got the Hangman, Pisces energy. Well, that's in the upright. That can be somebody that has an unwillingness to gain perspective. That can be somebody that's gained all the perspective and they're now coming out of that setting. And then the next card to come out of the deck is you, Aries. 4 of Wands in reverse. This doesn't have to just be instability within a union or within a home. This can be anxiety within yourself. Anxiety because of fragile circumstances which is affecting the home, which is impacting the home, your base, the place that you go to, your home. There's disruption there in itself. Let me see what else we can get. So what's this 4 of Wands in reverse, please, Spirit? Why is this here in the recent past? Three Cups. Straight away I've just heard third party energy. And bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords in reverse, which you have over here. For some of you, I feel this Hangman energy is relating to the King of Swords. So this King of Swords may have gone quiet, or could possibly be playing the martyr, to trying to gain some type of control. Because an inability to make a decision. So to regain control, it could be silencing. It could be going quiet, this King of Swords energy. It doesn't have to be anything, I'm hearing brash, or as well harsh or cutting. It can be abusive, it can be excessive control. But I'm getting more of an ignorance here, an unwillingness to, there's a constant loop, there's something on repeat because someone's unwilling to gain insight, and it's creating a fragile environment within the home. But I feel there's been one of the parties here, possibly this Queen of Cups, because she would be more willing, I feel, to engage with her emotions, even though she's not there. She's actually got the emotions in the cup, but the lid's on the cup. So she's relying on her intuition. But I feel she may have been going outsourcing or going somewhere to run her feelings past somebody, and then the communication stopped. It's come to like an abrupt end with this 10 of Swords energy. Something's happened here. There has been a third party involvement. Possibly this rejoice of coming back together. This 3 of Cups is Cancerian energy. That can be about trying to bring everything back together, to turn that 4 of Wands into the upright. But some communication has stopped here, and that's Gemini energy. It doesn't have to be, but it has. It's stopped, abruptly stopped. What's this 10 of Swords in reverse, please, Spirit, for Aries? What's this 10 of Swords in reverse? The Knight of Pentacles. Leo, Virgo energy. Doesn't have to be. That's somebody who moved forward, or move forward slowly, methodically, checking every corner. But it's somebody that knows, and they know the decision they've made, or the decision they make, it's the right one because they've researched it. It can be painful at times because there's so much over-analysing going on, but there's never any doubt there. So let me just see and have a little look at this 8 of Pentacles that's in reverse. So this could be some type of forward planning. This is how you're coming into the reading as of this moment, Aries. Forward planning that just hasn't gone to plan, basically. It can be seen as somebody that's trying to get all of their possible finances, assets into order to make forward movement. They're going to sit down and they've done the reflection. Not the reflection as in things that have happened in life, but reflection of short-term reflection. things that are and aren't working for them at the moment, possibly within work, within the career, maybe within the home. But something's not gone to plan here. And it may be that they're trying to be too perfect and they're leaving no room for error. But something, it could be that it's just on repeat, so no progress is being made. There's a plan that's being put into action, but no progress is being made on the plan because something has just become obsessive or repetitive. Or there may just be lack of creativity. It's become dull. But let's see how we feel. I mean, I am feeling quite a bit of a slump now. What have we got on this Eight of Pentacles, please, Spirit? That is Virgo energy again. We had that in the Knight of Pentacles. And then we've got Virgo energy at the bottom in the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Queen of Swords in reverse. Virgo again. So there's a partnership that's not been getting on very well here, I feel. There's a king and a queen in the past that's not been getting on very well. And then king and queen of swords that's not been getting on very well at all. Could have been both of them possibly, or one of them at least. And it could be this Queen of Cups. Somebody that is able to offer compassion. Could even be a tarot reader that one of them has been trying to interact with. I mean, I can't get the King of Swords in reverse isn't the type of energy that would go to a tarot reader, but it could be that there is a sense of vulnerability within that role as of this moment. Concern, because can't take all of those because there's a lack of control. Yep, there we go. And to come out of that deck again, we've got the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, sorry, in the upright to go with the Queen of Swords. I'm hearing this Queen of Swords, she's hurt. Whenever she's in reverse, it doesn't always mean that she's going to be nasty, harsh. The thing with the Queen of Swords is that she's somebody that needs to be straight to the point. She hasn't really got time for an overwhelm of emotions in that moment, but she'll look at all of the areas as much as she can, to be fair, to get to the result that she needs to as efficiently as possible, but taking everyone into consideration. The complete opposite of the Queen of Cups. But I feel as if the King of Cups energy that's coming in here now that it's in the upright, even though he's guarded, he's got that sword up, there is that hand there of offering, welcoming some type of opinion. Where in this card over here, that's just not the case at all. There's a complete, it's like some type of abruptness, just complete unwillingness, quite a stern, I'm getting quite a stern energy. Let me see what else we've got on that. So what have we got on this King of Swords and Queen of Swords in reverse, please, Spirit, in the current moment? There we go again. Right. Hangman and the Star card in reverse. This isn't going to fit for everybody, but I'm feeling that Queen of Cups that's at the beginning. For some of you, that may be some type of counsellor or something that one of you has been confiding in, or both of you, even if it's been a relationship counsellor. There's a resistance there with the Queen of Swords, a holding back. She can't quite get past this issue at the moment. And the King of Swords, he's now gaining some perspective with that Hangman that's in reverse. He's kind of stepped back and he's got that enlightenment. It might not be massive, but for the King of Swords, a little bit is big, but it's coming. It's not something that would naturally come to him because of the role that he has. Emotions would have to be pushed to the side. It's not quite getting there yet with the Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. But there's a heavy Pisces feel around here. They're not quite getting to the desired result. That Star in reverse. I'm getting an element of regret that's coming from that Queen of Swords, as if when she's in that reverse position, because that Star card can come up as neediness. I feel she may have come across, or maybe coming across at the moment, as being quite needy, quite vulnerable, and she's struggling with it. Remember, not gender specific. Or it could be that she's being unrealistic, completely unrealistic, about the direction it's going to be going in, or even the King of Swords is. But one of them is trying to remain hopeful here, as if dragging the other one behind, which can happen in relationship counselling. There often is one that's at the front pulling the other one, and then the roles reverse. Right, let's go to this Ten of Pentacles that's at the bottom. Remember that counselling aspect, it's not gonna fit for all of you, but just take from this what you need. So what's this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, please, Spirit, of how the party is coming into the reading? I feel this is upset within the union, within the finances, the assets, the home, the livelihood, Virgo energy. And there we go, we've got the Queen of Swords here again, but in the upright, and the Nine of Wands. Anything else on that, please, Spirit? Anything else? And the Seven of Wands. I'm getting an admiration vibe from this bit down here, though. Quite a different energy. As if this Queen of Swords is looking forward. Even though she is the one that's hurt, I'm wondering whether you're the King of Swords, Aries, and the Queen of Swords is your party. Remember, reverse roles. But she's the one that's continuing to work. She's persistent. And if it is that you're working in an emotional environment, it's something that's more familiar with her than what it would be with for the King of Swords. It's not something that will come naturally to both of them compared to the other suits, but she's got access. It's more readily available for her to access her emotions than what it is for the King, without a doubt. But the Nine of Wands that's there, that can be exhaustion, that can be worn out. And there goes the dog. That can sound like a cockerel. It can even be paranoia, that Nine of Wands, or a refusal to quit. But there's a definite standing of ground here. Whilst I feel they're against each other, both of the parties, I feel like they're very close and working in alignment with each other. It's quite a bizarre, quite a strange setup. It's like a close union, but because the relationship was so close, I can't. I'm trying to place it. I can't. This Seven of Wands can be defensiveness, but whoever it is, they've had to work hard, or the situation. This is a difficult position to get into. Leo energy again. Something's been highlighted here, or they're on the way to wish fulfillment. Is this persistent? I'm just hearing tenacity. And then at the bottom of the deck, there's the Magician. Magician in reverse is a really powerful energy, but that may be, it's been, sorry, throat going again, it's being highlighted. There's a struggle here at the moment and they're really hanging on. They could be becoming quite competitive with each other, this king and queen. Let's see what the high priestess is then, that's up at the top. The high priestess, that is up at the top. So this is how, or what spirit is telling you to look out for in the situation as of this moment that may be going on around you. Now listen, this isn't going to fit for all of you. So it's not about really going out there and trying to look for this situation to make it fit. If it's not there, it's not there. This is just going to be for a small amount of you. But if it is there, it's also not about approaching it like a bull in a china shop. It's something just to bear in mind. Bear in mind. Okay, so what have we got, please, Spirit, for Aries to look out for at the moment in their current situation with this high priestess? Ten of Cups. That's like a double Pisces energy. You've got the high priestess energy there, which is Pisces, and then you've got the Ten of Cups, which is Pisces. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Cups. Pisces again. And then there's Leo in reverse. My goodness. In the right type of way, and it's bringing a massive smile to my face, but in the right type of way. I feel there's a Pisces here that's on the prowl, or definitely a water sign. I'm just not getting strongly that the high priestess is the same energy of this Queen of Cups that's at the beginning. It may be, it may be not. But Spirit is telling you to look out for this Pisces that's there as of this moment, who's after the happy ever after. And that angel that's up at the top, it's reminding me of that star card for some reason. As if being guided. For some reason, as if this is their thought. This is Pisces' thought. This is what's in their intuition. This is what they're thinking behind the scenes. So you could say the high priestess is there, but behind the scenes, this is what they're thinking. That's in their thoughts. That card of wanting the happy ever after. And that setup there, that's them being guided. Maybe that angel is like their intuition. But this party, if it is a party, I feel he's keeping quiet at the moment. It could be somebody that is, I mean, it's somebody that's definitely highly spiritual, has got the ability to come into contact with the higher realms, mediumship. Not really getting like a witchcraft vibe. I'm getting more of a psychic, just that inner knowing. I'm hearing light worker as well. But I feel they're also putting it out to this energy that Spirit is telling you to look out for. They're not coming in all guns blazing. Whoever it is, Aries, that is external to you, I feel you just may not, they may be watching you from a distance. They may even be getting psychic readings to try and gather as much as they can, or waiting to get that inner knowing of when they want that 10 of Cups, and then they'll come forward and not be quiet anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then that Knight of Cups will be sent in. More Pisces energy. I mean, it is Pisces Aquarius, So that may fit in of why I'm thinking of the star card that's there, because the star card is ruled by Aquarius. And Aquarius is an air sign, which is about communication. The angel that's there may be the communication. And they're waiting to be divinely guided. They're waiting to be guided about this scenario. As if the angel's guiding them towards communication. And that's when they'll come in as the Knight of Cups energy. Quite romantic, possibly. An offering of... It's going to be something with love attached to it. Doesn't have to be love. It really depends on what's in that cup, but it'll be something with quite a loving type energy. But it'll be towards the Leo that's in reverse. Now that's either them feeling not hopeful, they're observing a possible Leo that's not hopeful at the moment, if that's who you're involved with, Aries. Or that may be them. That may be them coming in with more of a submissive approach than before, with more flexibility. Or that may be spirit telling you that you need to get yourself into the upright position and find your inner strength. And try and find the ability possibly to control a situation without kind of force and aggression. It's like a lack of control here. Not a fear of losing control, but it's not having the ability to manage a situation as best as you can. Let's have a look at this Scorpio energy. This is the Death card that's in reverse. So this is what Spirit is telling you they want you to work on within the next 4 to 8 weeks, shall we say. Now remember, you're all going to be on different timelines. So whatever went down in the recent past, some of you may not have even have reached that point yet. So this can be a completely predictive reading for you. But depending on where you are within the spread, even if nothing hits home within this spread, it'll still be ideal, wow, I feel, to take the guidance from this bit from Spirit, if you feel it fits right, of what to focus on within the next 4 to 8 weeks. And they're saying that Page of Swords is air energy, so that would be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But there's a resistance here. Now the Page of Swords can be seen as quite an irritable energy. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be the gossip, but it can be somebody, the researcher, the one that likes to go off and learn. Can also be the one who likes to do the communicating, but it can also be gossip, the gossiper. But there's a prevention here. Whilst it's not death in itself, this card doesn't represent that. It's the fear of letting something go, even though it can be something that's not good for you, but you're not letting it go. You're resisting that because it's what you're familiar with. But this is about letting it go to enable something new to come in. Letting a phase end so a new one can begin. It's transition. But it's the element of fear can be because it's going towards a situation that you're unfamiliar with, but you will come better off. I feel Aries, you may be weighing up a situation as of this moment, but you're just not quite ready for it yet. You know it's coming, you know it's kind of looming, and it's there. It's like a happy ever after, I feel it is for you. That's I can feel I'm just hearing brewing, but you're preventing it because you're just not quite there yet. Not quite, as if you're not ready to take on the commitment. 7 of Swords. There's a withholding here. Someone doesn't want to be doing the... Someone wants something more above board now, and they've got a lot to say. got on this Seven of Swords, please, Spirit, of what Aries needs to work on in their overall energy? Tell me to take from the middle. The Queen of Wands. My, oh my. Pisces, Aries energy. There you are. And with that Queen of Wands, there can be some... just enjoys being independent and encourages others to be independent as well. And I feel like maybe why there's this ducking and diving. But there's something here that Spirit's telling you that you're resisting the change. You're resisting... You're wanting to hold on to that independence. But you're keeping an eye on a situation because you know further down the line it's what you want. You just don't want it yet. Well, that's how they're observing it. That's how they are observing it. Because this Seven of Swords, which is in reverse, I feel you're waiting on someone or waiting on something to change. Well, Spirit is kind of wanting you to do the nudge first. It's like there's a waiting on each other. I get the feeling it's not going to be for all of you, but there's someone from the outside and you're watching a couple and you're waiting for the party to split up so you can take action. But whoever's in this couple is waiting for you to approach them so they'll then take action. That's just the energy that I'm getting. That's the vibe. And here as well, she has actually got her sunflower, sorry, I'm just pointing there with my felt tip, in the hand, which to me is showing in the past. As if, and the sunflower can represent growth, it can represent vitality, positive energy. But I feel it was there in the past and you want to embrace it again, but you're not putting it there in your present yet, or somebody's not putting it there in the present yet, and Spirit's saying you're not putting it there in your present yet and working towards it. This is how it appears. You're resisting it because there's something you're caught up in at the moment that's giving you this lull. If that sunflower was in the other hand, as if moving forward, it'd then appear that's the direction that you're going in. A bit more like this card here. She's facing forward towards, or facing towards that sunflower. That's the direction that she's going in. And it's on a slight angle, as if towards the sun, and it's going to start growing. It's going to bloom even more. But that's just not happening there. It's blooming, but in the past. I feel some of you are revisiting something here that you know is good for you, but you don't want, just not yet. Maybe that there's children involved and you're not ready for that commitment as of yet. You're This is heavy. Okay, let's go to the Ten of Wands. Sorry, Queen of Wands. Ten of Wands? That may come out now. Let's go to this Queen of Wands that's at the bottom. This is how your party, this is how they feel towards you as of this moment, Aries. Queen of Wands. So what have we got here, please, Spirit, of how they feel towards Aries with this Queen of Wands energy? So see you as being very passionate, someone that encourages. You just walk into a room and people just kind of gravitate towards you. They want what you have. But the reason that she's admired the Queen of Wands is because, King of Pentacles, is because things don't gravitate towards her as in achievements easily. She has to work hard for them. And what comes with her energy is persistence and the tenacity, what I kept bringing up at the beginning of the reading. The reason that she is admired is because of her willingness. Here goes that Two of Pentacles again. Capricorn energy. To keep going at something until she gets what she wants. What she wants, she gets. Can have a tendency at times to be a little bit outspoken. But there's some social intelligence there, but how they feel towards you, I feel they gravitate towards you. You kind of ooze something that they want. But this King of Pentacles at the moment, I feel they're caught up in something at the moment. Maybe they're caught up with the King of Pentacles. But King of Pentacles is Aries, Aries, Taurus energy. The King of Pentacles, though, is somebody that's invested in a long-term relationship. Somebody that's very grounded, very nurturing type energy. Quite laid back though, but successful. Can be a successful businessman, but isn't the most outgoing and assertiveness in the harsh type of way. It's kind of somebody that's behind the scenes. Now this could be somebody that they're involved with. Or how they also see you. Maybe that they feel passionate towards you. The elements of this Queen of Wands. And they see you as wanting to concentrate on your career at the moment. But there's this indecisiveness, or they may see you as being indecisive. Or just not making a decision. Not making a decision about something that's happened within the past. This Six of Cups energy. Scorpio energy, which is ruled by the Sun. And the Sun being Leo. And then at the end of, or the bottom of the deck, we then got the Ten of Pentacles. I feel it was somebody that wanted the happy ever after here. Or they want the happy ever after. Or still do. And they don't feel you do, because you're preoccupied with something else. Not forgetting though, and it's not always the case if you come up, because you're a Pisces, I do apologise, a Pisces or an Aries, being this Queen of Wands, just because she's the Queen of Wands, it doesn't always mean that you are the third party. Remember, not gender specific. But it can be somebody that's on the outside of the relationship, or somebody that's involved in extramarital affairs and things like that. The extra, and you don't want at the moment the commitment. You're happy just being that bit on the side. But they think, your party thinks there's more there than that. They want something more committed. Let's go to this Ten of Wands then. What's this Ten of Wands of what's blocking them as of this moment from coming forward? Tell me to change deck. What's blocking your party? What's blocking Aries? What's blocking Aries party from coming forward at the moment, please, Spirit? What's blocking Aries party from coming forward at the moment? What's going on for them externally that we can't see? Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Seven of Wands in reverse. And the Star card, Aquarius again. Oh my. Something's changed here. A situation has changed. I feel it's got to do with communication. The way something's been put across. It's ruled by Mercury, the Ten of Swords. And that can be about, like in retrogrades, it's about just being extra cautious about how we're putting things across in forms of communication. Emails, text messages, how we say things. And something's not gone to plan here. I feel someone's gone too far. And it is to do with messages, possibly on social media, this Eight of Wands. And it's got out of control quick. And it's really rattled someone's cage and caused them a lot of doubt and put them in the spotlight. Or it's stopping them from getting where they need to be. There's something else that's going on here that's really taken over them. Or what's blocking them from coming forward is this might be what's going on in Aries life. And they feel they can't say anything at the moment because of, your party feels they can't say anything at the moment, Aries, because of what's going on in yours. But I feel something hasn't been said or hasn't been received in the right way. And it's got out of control quick. And this is why that Seven of Wands is there in reverse. The instability, not being able to defend themselves, being a target, basically. And it's put them in the spotlight, it really has. And I don't think it has for the right reasons, even though it's in the upright. Or it may be just that they are still in the spotlight. In some ways they'll elevate, but in other ways they'll gain, I'm just hearing more haters as well. Could be that you're involved with somebody that is, I'm not saying famous, but has a following. What else have we got on this star card, please, Spirit? They've said something quite controversial. Six of Cups in reverse. And they just keep making the same mistake. Same mistake. And they're not learning from a situation at all. And there we go. It's caused the Tower moment. For the King of Pentacles. There was no learning here for this person or whoever it was. They've got something bigger, going on in their life. And that's what's blocking them. I feel putting themselves in the spotlight is quite a big thing for them. Getting like a kind of Emperor energy as well. Maybe that you're involved with an Aries maybe, or a strong fire sign. But something has not gone to plan and they're just not learning. They're going about something the wrong way. I'm getting like a Seven of Cups energy in reverse, or a Nine of Cups. They're not being ghosted, but they can't. People are retracting. There's a retracting some way, somewhere with this Five of Pentacles energy. This is what they want to say to you as of this moment. Your party down here. But they can't. It's as if they can't get to you because of this issue. I don't feel like this is fully all of your party's issue. I feel this might be some of your issue, Aries. And because it's so overwhelming for you at the moment, they just know, they can sense it's not the right time. Something's gone off here. It really has. Right, I don't know why Spirit has just led me towards the massive cards. Maybe it's because there's a massive issue that's gone off. They never lead me towards these massive cards as clarifiers. Wow, let's just see. I feel strongly there's pessimism and regret as well coming with this Five of Pentacles energy. Taurus energy, that as well ruled by Mercury. Or something's been withdrawn from them, so they're not able to put themselves in a position of vulnerability, or others in vulnerability. I'm hearing troll or trolling, something like that. As if removing of power. I feel, even though this is a Three of Pentacles and it can be about coming together, it can also be a community card. I do feel it's got something to do with social media. They've either come off social media or they've been blocked or something. Something's happened somewhere. But also for some of you, this will be a social event. What they want to say to you at the moment is they can't be putting themselves in a situation where they may be triggered. I always come with the same example that Spirit gives me. Say, for example, someone's got an addiction. Let's just say to alcohol. The Five of Pentacles in reverse is somebody's not putting themselves in a situation where they can be triggered or put under peer pressure because they're recovering. They're in recovery. So they avoid those types of situations or gatherings where there will be alcohol or the peer pressure, because they're in treatment. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles. Sagittarius, Capricorn energy. They may want to tell you that they see you as the long-term partner. They see you as the ideal role, the ideal mother role. You've got everything together, the ability to nurture. You invest in things, you work at them. Let me see what else I can get on that for you. What else is the please spirit? What else is it that they'd like to say, the party would like to say to Aries? It may be that you are looking for some type of date off them, or there's been some communication with them about possibly going on a date that now restrictions have changed, and they're telling you, I can't put myself in that situation, but we can go outdoors, we can get ourselves involved in these types of settings. Just not where I'm in Aries, where I'm going to be triggered, which I feel is responsible, reasonable. What else have we got on this Queen of Pentacles, please, Spirit? And the Eight of Cups. Pisces energy again. But they want to move on. They want that Ten of Cups. But they don't feel they've got what they need as of this moment, or the doubt in themselves, the doubt in their ability, or the stuff that they need to work on. They need to possibly look back at their errors of the ways of stuff that did and didn't work for them, to turn this Magician into the upright, which will enable them to move forward. But I don't really feel there's a connection there at the moment, because it's just not the right time for them. If it is, there's an addiction or something that's there, and they're in rehab, they're in something. I think they see you as being the ideal one. And there we go again. Ten of Swords at the bottom. In reverse. I feel something is there. And it can be in the long term. But there's something bigger than themselves that's taken over. And they need to deal with that as of this moment before putting themselves in that vulnerable situation. That's just what I'm getting. And I feel that's responsible, because it's not dragging you into it. And they can't take on that extra responsibility as of this moment, because they've recognised now maybe things aren't going to be the same again if they're going through treatment, and that's the case. Maybe coming out of a divorce, lovers in reverse, contractual agreements are ending. And they feel they can't recreate themselves at the moment, or they're looking to move on but don't know how to do it, because they're in a completely foreign environment, but they know long term you are what they want. You'll know where this fits, my dears. I hope it's been okay. It really has been kind of something, Aries, but I look forward to catching up with you at the beginning of May. Don't forget to click that subscribe. Big hugs. Bye.